I have been chasing the black-hooded oriole on several accounts. Although it's a common bird, but due to its tendency to stay on top branches, I have never been able to get a clean shot. Unfortunately, all I came across was failure, and that made my self-confidence go all the way down, making it a bit of a challenge. But when I least expected it, it perched itself exactly where I wanted it to. Its extraordinary yellow color and the green background made it more surreal. It's been almost 3 months since I last came to this location, my local boarding zone, and it feels good because due to the lockdown the place was not that accessible to humans, and nature has actually claimed back, and it's all green and it looks really good. I can't explain how it feels. The front broken branch of this mango tree is where I want my subject to be, and from this angle those greens would give me a creamy blurred background. On my first attempt there was absolutely no sighting of the oriole. I decided to stay a little longer to keep my eyes out for any kinds of movement. I was hopeful that my luck would change, but that never happened. I revisited the place the next morning, and as usual, the waiting game continued. I finally saw one oriole moving about, but it was too high to make a decent, appealing photo. About an hour into my second attempt, something caught my attention. Not the oriole I wanted, but it was definitely a constellation. This common myna pair stood by and kept looking at me with great interest, as if trying to understand my motive. I noticed something move a few yards away. A juvenile oriole finally showed up. It perched itself on an eye level but had sky as my background. Fortunately, there were no branches in the middle and I was having a clear shot. Over the next few hours, I saw the adult male, but there were no photographic opportunities at all. Either he was too far or perched in between leaves. I was almost going to give up, but just then he showed up, just where I wanted him. It was almost 9 a.m. The sun was all the way up, and I was running out of time and patience. And its arrival was a ray of hope. It was my closest sighting yet, and I wasn't going to let that slip. This shot of this male black-hooded oriole under the right lighting condition and perfect background satisfied my urge of photographing this heavenly beauty, which I had for so many years. My hunt for the black-hooded oriole was although a fruitful one, but I will come back to get more shots of it, as I believe he has more to offer.